Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this Corn Ferry Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up action on the 8th hole. Handy effort, that one. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Well played. And what a way to jump into the top 10. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Here we go. We're beginning the 9th hole now. Tee shot is looking good here. Well, Rich, isn't this a lovely sort of teaser for these players on the Corn Ferry Tour to be playing at the stadium course, which is known for the prestigious Players' Championship? They're almost getting a sense of what it might be like to be on the big stage.
Exactly. However, there is one massive difference. You just don't have the number of fans out here like you would normally see it. That's what the biggest difference is this week. Still, they're going to feel a lot of pressure trying to close the deal, coming down 16, 17, and 18, no matter how many folks are watching.
A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. Yeah, that putt looked pushed. Big putt for par coming up. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Rich, this player's just a few shots back with the last 9 to play. Did you prefer to be the greyhound or the bunny?
I want to be the greyhound. I'm sprinting away if I possibly can. This player's 3 back. They need to start sprinting.
Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. And he's down there.
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And that was a bit of a misfire.
And coming up well short.
$18 feet to the cup.
this for par.
Ooh. Well, that's a bit disappointing. This is a bogey putt coming up. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Now 4 back after that hole. And on the tee now, coming off the bogey. Might have a bit of a sting in the tail, I'd imagine. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. Second shot here on the 11th. Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And here we are with the third shot. 4 shots behind our leader. Atta boy, good shot. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Currently at -3 for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Let's head to the 12th hole. Not bad. A birdie putt awaits.
Yep, tracking well.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. He's currently tied for 8th.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Going with the 7. Yeah, that was a safe play. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Looking really good. Oh, well played. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, and this is getting interesting.
We've arrived at a par 4 hole. Taking aim from about 180 yards here. He's 2 shots back. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. Oh, that was pure. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This one's looking good.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will move him to 6 under par. And he finds himself in a tie for 3rd.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. This shot now being played from the fairway bunker. And he's down there. You got to read.
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Oh, that's a good way to end what was a challenging hole.
In the bunker with their tee shot, and that is a very good save.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently at 7 under for the day. Welcome to this par 5 hole. Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
Yes, the only thing that could ruin it now is a triple bogey.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently tied for the lead. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. This one's tracking. And that will drop in for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. Still in the lead now after that hole.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
Teeing off here on the 17th hole. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Putting for birdie here. Okay, steady now. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a shot after that hole. Two great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Hat trick of victories now. 3 of them. Gotta say, this player is on fire.
Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay. Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, thank you. Yes, this group, one to watch. Now the rookie in this pairing, they've set themselves some very specific goals, some very lofty goals to beat player after player. But the first one, oh, it's going to be tough. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. The battle is on.
Oh, it's terrific, Henny. That's exciting, isn't it? Always love a battle within the war, don't you? Good to see how this one plays out over the course of this tournament. Nicely done. Playing from around 240 yards. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the sand. And here we are with the third shot. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
Come on, ball. Come on.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. An opportunity to make a par here. And that's an opening hole par for this player.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
Just didn't drop. Okay, let's get back to the action. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Looks good.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. Here we are at the 4th hole. Well struck. Playing from around 150 yards here. 3 strokes off the lead. Choosing the 9 iron here. Well, that's well played, and a great birdie opportunity coming up here at the 4th. That was a gallant attempt. And this one is for his par. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Was on a good line. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Come on, you're better than that. Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hole some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades, and I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
This is beautiful to watch.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Oh, that had eyes for a lovely shot. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. He's currently tied for 11th.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. That is a pure looking draw. Right up in the canopy of the trees. Henny, how's that ball lying?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut. This is not sitting nicely.
Going with the 6-iron here.
Yep, they Houdini'd that. That's brilliant.
And this putt to move into a tie for 3rd. 7-footer right here. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Oh, it's in the hole, and for birdie. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. Colin Morikawa currently on top spot as we pause for a look at the leaderboard. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Birdied their last hole.
Second shot here on the 7th. This one is right down the pipe. That is one of the best shots you will see.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Oh, this is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff.
He's going to have to go down after this one, try and dig it out as best he can and hope for the best.
Well played, mate. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Oh, that's frustrating. Just a 4-footer remaining. That's a good putt to make, that one. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
Opting for the 5-iron. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. We've reached the 9th hole. Time to tee off. Oh, well struck. This drive's heading for the fairway in my eyes. Few players in the history of the game have had a bigger impact so early in their career than Colin Morikawa, Rich. Some comparisons go as close to Tiger Woods.
As they should be currently right now with what he has done in the game so far in his young career. He's come out each and every week and put pressure on every single player because of his ball striking and because they know that there's no weaknesses in his game other than sometimes the putter. But when you hit it as good as he does, you're bound to make a putt now and again. And each and every week when he shows up, players on the driving range are looking at him going, okay, he's here. I got to have my A game.
Certainly feels like sky's the limit for Colin Morikawa.
2 major championships under his belt right now. Surely more in his future.
Our leader is Colin Morikawa as we head to the next. Time to face a par 4 now. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
It looks like they have a good lie here in the sand.
Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
He is right on the 150-yard marker here.
Opting for the 9-iron. We need this one to bounce right. That should set up another chance. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the 8-iron here. Outstanding approach shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Get excited. This could go in. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ah, yes. The gentle fade. The butter cut, if you will.
Well, this one might need to get down a little.
Nicely done.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a three-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. The little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently a shot off the lead. Oh, that's a high caliber shot. And this putt to move into a tie for first place.
It's looking solid.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now -7 for the round. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? Great shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from around 135 yards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Hey, nice looking line. Well, what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. And that will take him to 8 under. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. That's a big drive. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Just needs this one to kick right. Terrific shot. And a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This is a 12-footer here. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This is a good chance. Ooh, right by the hole. It's just about 3 feet away. Yeah, we'll take that. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the 6 iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Ah, absolutely flushed. Let's get back to it, shall we? Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. This has eyes for the hole. He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole.
Just a small sliver of a lead. This could go any different direction down the stretch.
He sits in first position.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Going with a 3-wood here. Needs this one to kick right. Oh, that's a great approach shot. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And back to the course with the live action. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. It's got a chance. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. Our leader is up by 4 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Well, it'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle. Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second. And a chance to ice the tournament here, holding the lead, playing the last. That's some good golf right there. Playing from around 160 yards. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
On a nice line.
Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. you really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
Well, Rich, you know just how excited this player is.
An exciting tournament, an exciting finish. Love it. First victory on the PGA Tour. Congratulations.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time. 2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm looking forward to bringing you the action from the ground level for this week's featured group. Now there's a sense of heightened competition this week, and this player has mentioned that they're starting up a rivalry this week with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
A little birdie look in here.
Wonderful shot.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach. That will be a fun hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama coming down the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Opting for the 3-wood. This one looks to be slightly offline here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. And here we are with their 4th. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Great touch.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
Ouch, that hurts. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4.
absolutely tattooed that drive.
From around 170 yards here. Going with the 6-iron here. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently a couple under for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Now we're on the fourth tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards. Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Okay, that'll work.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, share of third spot. Oh, that's a clutch par. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Sitting at 2 under. Currently tied for third. Going with the 7.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
It starts off on a good line.
That's inside the range, and that will take him to 3 under. Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Rich, one of the big advantages for the experienced players on tour is their history around particular courses. But what advice would you give to the new players who are coming to a course for the first time and how to handle it?
I would say tread easily. Go in there and just try to get into a good rhythm on the golf course. Don't try and go out and try and hit too many heroic shots or go after too many flag sticks, because if you don't know what the consequences are if you don't pull off that shot, well, shame on you. So I think that the veterans obviously have more knowledge about golf courses, and they can say, oh, I don't want to miss it there because that's dead. I've seen it happen before. When you go into a new golf course, Luke, you got to go in with it and just try and play a little bit on the defensive side. Don't get too greedy. Don't try and make too many things happen. Go in there, find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts here and there. Get some confidence going first before you start attacking pins.
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 7 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
Going with the pitching wedge here. That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. This putt about 11 feet in distance. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Ricky Fowler. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And after a birdie at the last, they take the honour on the hole. Going with the 5-wood. That's a good-looking shot there. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Just didn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Time now to begin the 9th hole, Rich.